My intent as an artist is just to share the beauty of a changing world. I think that we all understand that the world's changing in kind of sweeping and dramatic ways. And my belief is that those places that need to be seen, they need to be experienced, and they need to be creatively documented. So as an artist, that's what I'm trying to do. You know, we don't have to speak English to look at a picture and kind of feel something sometimes. And I think that's kind of the beauty and the potential of art. You know, it doesn't always do that, but it has that inherent ability to connect with others. And so that's really what I'm trying to do. And I spent several months trying to find artists who are actually documenting these glaciers. And I figured out that nobody was. And so I thought if nobody else is, then I should. Because again, it goes back to that seeing, experiencing, and visually and creatively documenting these places. Again, as a way of not just raising awareness, but just sharing the beauty of these places is really what I'm trying to do. And when I started the project in 2010, there was just 25 glaciers left in the park. When the park was founded in, I believe, 1910, there was over 150 glaciers. And because of climate change, all those glaciers are receding or disappearing. It was really a sense of responsibility. So through collaborating with others, right, and so we have three very unique visions, artistic visions of essentially the same thing, you know, a particular glacier or a particular landscape. And so the hope is that kind of presenting the viewer with three different versions, three different artists, that folks might be able to latch on. You know, the cross-disciplinary work and working with science is really critical to the projects that I work with. One of the things we're trying to do is we're trying to bridge gaps, right? And we're trying to connect with as many folks as we can. And so what the scientists provide is things that we can't provide: empirical data, analytical analysis, and wholly unique perspectives on what's happening to the landscape. My job as an artist, the way I view it for these projects, is really to share the emotive aspects. So if I can create an image that somebody can really connect with, it's going to help serve that particular scientist's work. And so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to bring a larger audience to the science, and I'm also trying to bring the science to another way of looking at these things, the emotive aspects. You know, the beauty and the power of these things are really something. And it's important that this work goes to museums and it goes to places where people can access it. Because one of the things that happens right when we go to museums is we might look at a painting from the 1800s, and it helps us understand what people's values were, what people thought about, right, back in the 1800s. And so I think it's just as important now when future generations go to museums and to get to see this work. It's not just saying, oh, there used to be a glacier here, but it was also a little bit about us in a very, very small way, right, of what we valued as a society and what we thought about, right, the challenges that we were trying to face, you know, and to engage.